Hey there guys, back again. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back for part 2 of what I watched this Halloween 2024. And this time, guys, I got to watch a few things. There's a few things I didn't get to watch, which I was kind of disappointed. I was going to, skip around and stuff on these. I don't think I've ever shown these. Maybe I have, but this is the Complete Monsters TV show. I was a big fan of this when it came out in the 80s. I think it used to come on Saturday nights, I believe, because I would watch on MTV Headbangers Ball. Showing my age, Headbangers Ball would be on from 11 to 2 maybe, or something. It was something like that. And then I think it switched to midnight or something. But anyways, I think this came on before it, or I would flip back and forth to it and stuff. But Monsters was a pretty cool TV show, and there were 72 episodes in all. Some of them have aged a little bit. Some of them are really good still. But yeah, you get to catch all kinds of people that you would see all through the 90s and then, and beyond. But I didn't get to watch anything from that, so maybe that will appear again another year. Same with this one, Tales from the Dark Side, which is this is the complete series, and this also came on, I believe, I want to say Friday late night, like 11:30, 12:30, something like that, on some of the, it was syndicated and everything, but Tales from the Dark Side, pretty cool. Again, kind of like Monsters, it's got a lot of special effects, a lot of, created, no CGI or nothing like that, just some traditional, got a lot of puppet type stuff, and really cool practical effects and stuff in this, really cool. It's got some special features. Let's see, there's there's 4 seasons altogether, but I did not get to watch any this year. And then, again, here's another series you may remember from that same time period, or 88, 89 and stuff, Friday the 13th, the series. A lot of times I'll mention this to people, and they'll be confused, because they'll think I'm talking about the movie Friday the 13th, which I think that really caused some confusion when this came out and stuff, but it was really good. I remember they were hour-long episodes, and gosh, again, syndication, I'm not sure what channel it was. It was one of our syndicated channels. And I liked a lot of them. I think I liked the first couple seasons a lot. And then towards the end, I quit watching it, not for any reason, but just because, I don't know, maybe they changed the time zone, the time when it came on or something. But, or maybe it was canceled at that point, because there is, This aired from 87 to 90, and I'm pretty sure 87 and 90, or 87 and 88, I watched it a lot and stuff, though. But a pretty cool show. It's about it's a trio of people. This guy runs a kind of a cursed object antique store. And I mean, some things are not cursed, you can buy, but some things are like, they defeat evil and kind of get the object and take it back and kind of lock it up and stuff. But really creepy, a lot of atmosphere and everything. I think I want to say it was filmed in Canada or something. Like there were some Canadian actors in this. But yeah, the Curious Goods Antique Store. But I didn't get to watch anything of this. I didn't last year either. But I don't know. Does anybody remember that show? And here's another set. This is the old 8-movie Nightmare on Elm Street set that came out a long time ago. I found this in a pawn shop in the last couple years ago, and they only wanted $1 for this. So there's 8 on here and everything. But I watched the first one, my favorite of all of them, and called it a night. I like the first 3. Part 2's okay. Part 3 a whole lot better, but after that I kind of take them or leave them. They're not horrible, they're not bad. Some of them are bad, but But yeah, this is that old set. It goes up to Freddy versus Jason. So I did get to watch that on there. Now let's get to this, guys. Now this came in a trade package or just a gift box from Leslie over in the UK. He used to have a channel, The Good, the Bad, and the Okay, and then he changed it to Reverend Nada. And I don't think he does as much content as he used to. And I wish he would come back with some new stuff, but he's still around and everything. But anyways, we did some trading and stuff, and he actually sent me the 4K disc from Arrow of Demons. And this is the first Demons movie, and I had never seen it. And man, I love this movie now. It's really good. It all takes place basically in a movie theater where, oh man, just people get infected with this thing. They turn into this demons, and they're, oh man, it's really good. Looking forward to maybe trying to see part 2 at some point. But yeah, Demons, really good. Thanks for that, Leslie. It's a really cool thing. Now this is a movie I've loved since it came out. It was always just so odd, and a lot of people I know didn't really know what it was, but I think this came out in '93. This is called Tales from the Hood, and really, I really like this a whole lot. Now this is the Scream Factory release where it's got dual artwork. The other artwork is really good too, but this is with the skull is the original. And yeah, this is directed by Rusty Cundiff. Now, for one hot minute, he did some good movies. After this, I think he did Fear of a Black Hat, which was kind of making fun of like rap culture at that time, and everything. And Darren Scott worked with him, written by Darren Scott and Rusty Cundiff. And this one had a big push from Spike Lee, actually, as executive producer on this, got this thing made. So it's actually a 40 Acres and a Mule Filmworks release. But really good. Corbin Burnson is in this. Rosalind Cash. Now, a lot of these people catch their names because they've been in stuff like Rosalind Cash has been in the movie with Charlton Heston. What's that one? God, I can't think of it. I'm thinking of Soylent Green, but it's not Soylent Green. It's you know what I'm talking about. But it's got Rusty Cundiff is in this. David Alan Grier from In Living Colors in this, doing a real turn to his personality. He's kind of a bad dude in this one. Wings Hauser, let's say Paula J. Parker, Joe Torre. But the big draw to this is Clarence Williams III, man, as the funeral director. So it's really kind of an anthology film that kind of ties them all together towards the end and stuff. But really good. Clarence Williams III in this, man, he's great. The shit. And but their anthology stuff, they're kind of black oriented at that time. You got to think this is early to mid. This was like '95, I think, when it came out. So you got the whole the LA riots had happened, and Rodney King beating happened, and a lot of stuff like that. And rap was really on the rise at that time and stuff. So really cool movie that it got made, and it's really good. And some good filmmakers and actors are involved in it. Really cool. And I recommend this. If not for Clarence Williams III's performance alone, get this, it's really good. It's episodical, so it's got a few episodes in there. I'm trying to think of which one I like the best. The last one's kind of, it's good, but it's kind of extreme in a way. Also, this came from Leslie, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from the UK. He sent me this, The Incredible Melting Man. I got to watch this. I think I made a YouTube short over it and stuff, and it's really cool. It's funny though. It's funny, and it's not supposed to be. And really, what you got to check out on here is the interview with the director and the makeup. Rick Baker did the makeup in it, and the little documentary on there is really good, and they're just like, oh man, it turned out, I didn't want it to turn out like this. It's really funny though, it's tongue-in-cheek and stuff, so, but really cool, a first time watch. And this is also a Scream Factory release. I don't believe I've shown that before. And this is a rewatch. I wanted to try to watch some John Carpenter. I had a whole fistful of John Carpenter's I was going to watch. I was actually going to watch Halloween in 4K, but I didn't get a chance to. So, but I hadn't seen this in a while. The Fog, really good movie. So much atmosphere in this, and it was really good. And what's really weird is I totally forgot that Jamie Lee Curtis is in this. I don't know why. Like, she's not better known. I always think of Adrienne Barbeau, but actually Janet Leigh's in it too. That's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, and actually they're in the film together. I'm trying to think if they are mom and daughter in it. Hal Holbrook is in it, really good. Directed by John Carpenter, of course. Written and directed Deborah Hill, and really cool. And it's got a lot of bonus stuff on here. Really good. A must-have. Next up, I traditionally always watch this. I love this first one though, Salem's Lot on Blu-ray. I love this one, man. It could be a little more gorier, I think, and stuff, but it really does. I mean, the makeup of the creature is, God, it's worth it. And the scene where the little boy's floating by the window, I mean, God, that just never gets old, man. It just never gets old. Tobe Hooper directed this. Really cool. It's got a younger Bonnie Bedelia in there, based on Stephen King's book. This is something I ran across on YouTube, and I didn't know about this, but apparently there was a remake of Salem's Lot in the early 90s, was it, or the early 2000s, and it's more based on the book and stuff. And I'm trying to think, was this a TV? Oh no, this was made for the TNT channel, Turner Network Television. This is Salem's Lot, and it's got Rob Lowe in it. Rob Lowe and Donald Sutherland, Samantha Mathis, Rutger Hauer has a very, very small role in this. It's kind of wasted, and I don't know if I really liked his I mean, he could have been cut out of the film. I mean, it was so small, unless he had a bigger part and it was really cut out. It's got James Cromwell and Andre Bauger. I liked it, but if you're a fan of the original, some of the newer characters just kind of rub you the wrong way. I mean, I don't know. I've never read the book, so maybe the book is a little different than how Tobe Hooper did the 79 version. But overall, I liked Rob Lowe in it. He was pretty good. And Donald Sutherland doing the James Mason role, kind of... See, James Mason was kind of creepy. He was just creepy in his normal politeness, how he was just very polite and stuff. But James Mason was very creepy, like when, all of a sudden he's in the woods. All of a sudden he scares somebody, just that, But Donald Sutherland was kind of a little flamboyant with his personality. Not that way, but just like, hey, kind of being comical or something. And Samantha Mathis is pretty good, playing the Bonnie Bedelia role. James Cromwell plays the priest, which he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I think that's the role Lou Ayres had in the first one, the old man and stuff. But I think overall I do like the first version of it. But this one is worth a look, and it's pretty solid. Maybe some editing and stuff. I mean, it's 181 minutes, so it probably could be trimmed up a little bit and stuff. Maybe recast in a few places. But yeah, interesting. I didn't expect to find that this year. Now this I got in a trade package with from Carlos Eastwood for life. Check him out. This was an 88 Films 4K Blu-ray combo of Blood on Satan's Claw from 1971. One of my favorite like folk horror movies, and famously, it's part of the The Wicker Man. This and the Witchfinder General were all like a trio of folk horror that kind of cropped up in the early 70s, and definitely British and all across the board and everything, but really good. I haven't seen it in a while, and it's got a lot of good bonus features on here. And I had another UK release of it on Blu-ray, and I think only one thing repeats from that release, and other than that, it's all from other releases maybe and brand new. And this one I got out. This is from Olive Films. This came out some years back. The 1956 version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And super cool. I love this movie. It's just so, Kevin McCarthy's just running all through the movie, just trying to convince everybody. It's got a lot of cool special features, and this has got a slip case. Now, what Olive Films would do, they're out of business now, but they would release, like, this would be considered the deluxe version, and then maybe the next year they would release a base bones version with no supplements, no nothing. But this one's nice. It's got a booklet, it's got the slip covers, it's got a lot of special features. Really cool. I have that on Laserdisc too. Now this was brand new last year, but I had to rewatch it. This is probably my favorite of the Poe movies. Roger Corman, The Mask of the Red Death. Love it. Vincent Price. Yeah, definitely this is my favorite out of all those they did together. And this is a Studio Canal Vintage Classic edition. This is a UK only. It's B region, so it's locked to US, so pretty cool. Get you an all region player for that. It's got a good documentary on there, and I think they show the 1 minute of cut footage on there. 1 minute. It's like I didn't care about that 1 minute. It's just, I don't know. And this came out as we went into Halloween from the Criterion Collection. This is the Val Lewton films. I showed this in my Val Lewton video. This is the 4K Blu-ray edition of I Walked with a Zombie and the Seventh Victim. And I already talked about that in that video. Really good release. Get it. It's still new. And now this one is not really a horror movie, but it's The Devil and Daniel Webster Criterion Collection. It's back to the original title, All That Money Can Buy, but it's got Simone Simon in it, who's in the Cat People movie. Really good. I really like her, and Walter Houston's performance as the devil in this is really good. It's filmed in black and white, just dark, like scenes and just emphasis on shadow and stuff, and it's really cool, man. Really good. It's got some good documentaries on here too to kind of explain all the different versions of it, because it was heavily edited when it first came out. But yeah, that's something you should be, when you want to do a blind buy or something, grab this one. I think you will like it. Okay, guys, we're coming towards the end. Hang on to your seats. Don't go to the bathroom yet. I got 2 more movies to show. I got the good old Ed Wood collection out. Yes, sir, Ed Wood. After all these years, he is not the worst filmmaker. I don't know why he's famous for being the worst filmmaker, but he's not. He's far from being the worst filmmaker. But I had to get this out and watch Bride of the Monster in Plan 9 from Outer Space. I just love it. I love seeing what's his face walk through the cemetery knocking over tombstones. It just never gets old. Really cool. But yeah, this is a DVD set I have, and it's got 6 of his movies on here. I don't even know who this Passport Video. I don't know what I've never heard of it though, but they're really decent actually. copies of it and stuff. So really nice. No booklets or nothing. Okay, finally, guys, I haven't watched this in a few years, but I've been meaning to watch it even before Halloween. This movie is such a mind screw. Man, this is such a messed up movie that you have to watch it bunches of times, really, just to see different stuff and get different. It's like, oh, that's why that happened. You know, see, you can watch it a bunch of times and find that stuff out. But this is another home run, knocked out of the park film from A24, Midsummer. So, yeah, directed by Ari Aster, who made Heredity. I was gonna watch Heredity again because that is scary, man. That is, that is a good horror movie, newer horror movie. That's a good one. And so is Midsummer. So I won't go into everything on this. You just got to watch this. I know you've probably seen it, but man, it is something. You might not like it, or you may love it, but it's not a love it or hate it. It's not that at all. But some people may be turned off by it, you know, a little bit, but interested at the same time. But I really like it. It gets better every time I watch it and stuff. And the same thing with The Witch, by what's his name, which was, I think, an A24 film too. And I love watching that one. My wife hates it because of Black Phillip, the goat. I had a goat shirt. But anyways, Midsummer, check that out. It's probably streaming. So there you go, guys. That's basically what I watched this Halloween. So I may have watched something streaming here and there, and I may have left a couple out, but that's mainly what I watched. So I hope you guys like that. We got a lot of cool, you know, some videos you might want to pick up. You know, go out there, write these things down. So there you go, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would really be cool. And give me a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome. And share the video if you want to. I know it's a little bit late. I know we're almost going into December now, but I've had a lot of medical stuff going on, and I just haven't been able to get around to doing the videos and stuff. So there you go, guys. That's my excuse. Have fun watching movies, and I will see you guys again later.